the majority of the millionaires in America are first-generation millionaires. And according to a book, The Millionaire Next Door, that was the most important and most complete research in millionaires in America, the majority of the millionaires never made over $40,000 a year. And they're first-generation millionaires. And most of the people that make over $100,000 are not millionaires. The only exception to this rule are the Jews. But keep going.
That's what we're trying to learn the secrets.
Keep going. Huh?
Yeah, I said that's why we're trying to learn all the secrets. That's why people have to get your book.
I mean, the secrets are right there, and the majority of the secrets are not that secretive. I have to confess, they're just common sense.
Right, absolutely. Do you have any advice on how people should deal or can deal with, like, the internal pressure while they're trying to get their financial house in order? I know that's a big part of it. Like you said, you referred to the psychological aspect of it.
Right, because what usually happens is that, in my life I had more money, less money, and I think that there is a point that money really doesn't make a difference. There is a moment when you have debt, that you have a kind of a pressure that the lack of money will make a difference. But that's the moment that you have to fight your battle.
Mm-hmm.
I have something that a saying that I wrote that is, in a moment of crisis, you have to stop measuring yourself in height and start measuring yourself in depth. And so you need to put your house in order and turn around and get excited about getting out of the Egypt, the slavery that you took yourself into.
Mm-hmm.
And then as you start your own process of redemption, you feel that you already hit bottom, and then you just can go up. The beauty of personal finances is not like working out. I went to work out this morning and spent an hour and a half, and you can hear by my voice that I'm still tired, and I don't know which results I have, and if I have, it's going to take 2-3 months to see anything if I continue doing it. No, with money you do today and in the second. You pay 1 cent, you owe a cent less. They charge you more interest, you owe. So it's very organic. It's if you look at it in the right way, it's very exciting. There was a student, this Rabbi asked his students, what's the distance between north and south? So the first one said is 1,000 miles. The second one said it's 1,000,000 miles. The other said it's 1,000,000,000 miles. And the rabbi said, no, you're all wrong. The difference between north and south is just a very small turn.
Yeah.
And when you go
that's a wonderful way to look at it. Yeah. You were about to say something about going in the right direction.
Go ahead, dude. Go ahead. I know. You told me you have some, but it's very important. So when people need to be able to become, there is something else that I learned from this other book that I wrote, The Miracle Diet, is something that intrinsically we all know, but it took me a long time to notice that. Is that when we're small, this is I learned from Susan Ford Collins. When we're small, our parents tell us what to do, and if we do it, we are rewarded. If we don't, we're punished. Then our teachers will go and do the same, and they give us stars and rewards, and then our coaches will do the same thing. And we grow up in the system where we understand of being others assured instead of self-assured. So we usually go through life hoping that other people will tell us what to do or how to do, or we base in what we're doing based on these other people. But the majority of the people have the financial maturity of babies. And so when you go to somebody that is broke and you go ask them how to manage your money, it doesn't sound like a very smart idea, in my opinion.
Right.
But most of the people would do, and they would go ask their parents, and they would go ask other people, and it really, it's not It's not the way. I think that great part of what we want to do in the Prosperity Day is that we're going to give people the support and talk to the local organizations and churches and synagogues. If they want to partner with us, they will have their groups teaching this curriculum that will help people to get out of this Egypt and on the road to their promised land. That makes stronger organizations, it makes stronger members, it makes stronger people, and it makes the America that I dream of living in, not the America we're living in today.
Yes. Yes, absolutely.
Then you finally can deliver to me the product that I bought when I moved here.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Because then we'll have a wonderful America with free, strong, and wealth for all. Because it's that simple. But Nikki, I would love us to continue this conversation next week because I know you have more questions, and I know that you will have more news for people next week. And I really want to thank you for you being here today. And I will be looking forward to seeing you here next week. Do you have any couple last words that you'd like to share with us?
Oh, no, just excited to talk to everybody again, talk to you next week, and reach more people next Sunday. And I hope everyone has a wonderful rest of the day. Everybody down south I know is enjoying this sunshine. It's gorgeous. Yeah, just have a blessed rest of the day.
Wonderful, wonderful. God bless you, Nikki, and it was wonderful having you. I have right now. I have also Minister on the line here. Hello.
Yes, Rabbi.
Hello. How are you doing? Hello.
I'm doing excellent. How about yourself?
Beautiful, 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 beautiful. So let's start. Are you calling me all the way from Missouri, right?
Yes, Rabbi. I'm calling you from Kansas City, Missouri.
Beautiful, beautiful. Can you? I received a message from you, and can you share with us who you are and what you do, and why did you send me your message?
Yes, Rabbi. My name is Minister Tyler Nash. I'm right here in Kansas City, Missouri. And I read your book a while ago, and I thought it was an absolutely awesome book. It really helped change my financial life and my perspective and outlook on it. My pastor, Pastor Armour Stevenson of City of Truth Church, recommended this book to me. And I have to say that this book has absolutely changed my life. I believe that your book, Secrets of Jewish Wealth, really begins with the changing of oneself from the inside out. I believe that this book will give you wealth from the inside out. And so it's an absolutely excellent book that provides you with really good practical and pragmatic steps to changing your financial life.
Pastor Nash, I really appreciate all your very kind words. And I'm honored to have you here today. However, he sent me a message, and we had the opportunity to talk over the phone before, and he has this amazing ministry in Kansas City, and we're going to be talking about that also in our next show because we're running out of time right now. But Reverend Nash, I think we still have enough time for you to ask one question. If you have one question to ask, let me see how we're doing here time-wise. Yeah, go ahead. Let's see if you can ask one question.
Yes, Rabbi. In your book, Secrets of Jewish Wealth, you talk about Jews' knowledge of being able to negotiate. Could you just give us a little sample of negotiation in reference to buying cars and even bank loans?
Negotiation with bank loans and what else?
And cars.
Cars, okay. First thing I will tell you is this I think we're going to have to take next week. We'll talk about the only loan that I believe that somebody should take, if necessary, is a mortgage. And the first time they do a mortgage and pay as fast as possible. I'll talk a little about how to shop around for it. When you're buying a car or you're buying a car, first thing is you should never buy a new car because a car will depreciate minimum 20 to 40% as soon as you drive out of the car lot.
Wow.
So it's you never get rich by putting money in things that go down in value. I never met anyone that said, "Oh, I bought this beautiful Mercedes and that's how I became rich." I saw a lot of people that thought that if I had a Mercedes and I look rich, people will give me money.
Right.
Which is not true.
Right.
Which is absolutely not true. The other way around. I drive nice cars when they expect bigger tips. So it's not. It's the other way around.
Exactly.
So what I think that the most important thing is that from the numbers I gathered and I studied, the number I came to is that as long as you are in debt, your car should not be more than 1 month of your income. And say, what if I make $2,000 a month? Then you're going to go to either your local newspaper or to Craigslist, and you're going to find a car that is old, a beater that you're going to have to drive until you are totally out of your debt.
Yes.
First thing is that I believe that when we buy luxury, it's because we're trying to impress other people.
Yes.
We should address.
Right.
We should address our needs. Why do we need to impress other people? Why are we spending money that we don't have to impress people that we don't even like?
Yes.
That's the question. So then we realize that, no, you know what? We're in debt. We need to drive this car. We'll drive this car until the end, and then we can get out of debt. Next week I'll talk about the car that you drive when you're out of debt.
Yes.
That's going to be your car, not the bank's car, not the lease car. It's going to be a car that belongs to you and just you.
Yes.
And you're going to be able to replace because you're going to have your money working for you. But this is what we're going to be talking next week. Reverend Nash, and I also want to talk about your amazing ministry. You have one of the most innovative ministries I ever heard of. And I'm very, very happy to meet you because, if your ministry didn't exist, I wish that would exist. And we'll be talking about that next week. Reverend Nash, was an honor to have you here, and I will be praying for you and looking forward to seeing you next week. And I want to thank every and each one of you that gave your time to us here today. And I'll see you next week. Have a wonderful week. God bless you, Reverend Nash.
God bless you.